Okay, in today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the setups that we did send an alert out on today, and also share with you that we did get an app that you can use with my work now, and it is through simplertrading.com. You can find it either in the Android store or on the iPhone store. Anyway, if you're on my site, one of the things that you do is you can log into my section. And if you accept the alerts, then you will definitely get the alerts during the trading day, even if the app is closed. And I'll give you an example of one of them that I put out this morning. So it was on SWKS. So I believe there were earnings yesterday. Was that what knocked this down? I'm not sure. Maybe that was a different one. Anyway, yeah, I think it was earnings. And what I did quickly was run the projections of the prior declines this morning and then project them from the most recent high. And I also ran some extensions of prior swings and retracements of other swings and came up with two zones to watch for a possible bounce. Now, there was a slightly higher level that we went through, and I erased that line already, but here's the rest of what we held above the 106.75 to 107.77 area, 105.74 to 106.14. Now, what we tend to do with these is we look for triggers that tell us that it's worth placing a bet against these zones. Okay, so an example of a trigger would be an 834 EMA crossover after holding the key support decision, and also in the process I like to see it take out a prior swing high. So let me show you what that looks like. So here, for example, for a day trade entry, here's where we were testing that that key daily support, and here's your first signal, basically where you had the 834 EMA crossover to the upside, and in the process you also shifted pattern by taking out a prior swing high. So pretty much right over here, that was where we saw the first buy signals on a 2-minute chart this morning. At that point, your risk can be defined either just underneath this low or underneath the low end of the zone, which in this case the first zone came in at 106.75, so it would have been underneath that 106.75 support, the low end of the support. Bottom line, we did see a nice rally so far. Whether or not it's going to continue is another story, but let's say that it does. And if it does, what I typically look for is going to be the 1272 extension of the swing into the zone, which means it has potential to this 120 area. And then we also want to watch the hurdles on the way up, and the first hurdle that I'm really concerned about is going to be the 618 retracement at this 113.87 area. The next decision after that does come in at 116.80 area. Okay, but ideally, if we do continue to hold above this last low, my initial upside target is the 120.34 area.